Hello, this is Tina Rappy coming to you from my stamping studio in Edgerton, Wisconsin. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who loves to create, share, and inspire others. I'm so happy you decided to join me in my studio today. I've got something really special to show you. So let me just turn the camera down and we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so like I said, today I've got a really exciting project for you. Today, November 1st, 2019, is the first day that everyone can order the Christmastime is Here suite. It is a special limited edition suite available starting today, November 1st, and available only while supplies last. Now, the suite includes all of the things that are here, and they can all be purchased individually or together. So the first thing is the Christmas Rose stamp set, which is a two-piece stamp set, or two-boxed stamp set that has just gorgeous images, and we'll be looking at those in a little bit, and really pretty sentiments. There then are framelets that go with it, the Christmas Rose framelit. So like this piece right here actually cuts out this big piece here. And then there are really pretty different labels and borders and embellishments, so it's gorgeous. And the stamp set and the framelits can be purchased together. There's also this really pretty gold ribbon that's 1/4 of an inch wide. And then these gold glimmer enamel dots. And then this paper, honest to goodness, this is to die for. So some of it has gold detailing in it. So here we go. There are 3 different sheets with prints on each side, and there are 4 of each sheet, so a total of 12 sheets here. Aren't they pretty? And you see the gold glimmery in that. And this die that I just showed you cuts out, well, where is it? Get it turned the right way. Anyway, I'll show you that in just a little bit. It will cut out, maybe it's this one. Nope, I gotta, oh, duh, I have it flipped over the wrong way. Sorry. So it will cut out that image, and we'll be doing that in a little bit. But pine cones and this pretty swirly. So a lot of people look at it and think, oh, it's all Christmassy, but it is not. I mean, look at these pretty swirls and this, and then of course, the pretty roses and that one. So there are things that have nothing to do with Christmas with it too. So again, it's one of those things you can use all year long. So we're going to start out this card. This piece is 5.5 by 5.5, and then I have scored it at 1 1/4. So we have this. All right. Next, I'm going to use a piece of the designer paper. I'll have all the measurements posted on my blog, so you can find them all there. So this is this piece, and I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive on here, and we're going to attach this to the front flap. Just like that. All right, we're then going to put a piece of Whisper White on the inside. And so first I want to stamp on this. So let me grab my pieces here that I need. So I have Mossy Meadow ink. And I have one of the images from the stamp set, and these are some pine boughs and some leaves. And I want this just a little lighter than the full strength color. I don't want it quite that dark, so I am just going to stamp it off there once and then stamp it on. So you can see it's still the meadow, or the mossy meadow, but it's a lighter shade of it. And then we're going to do the same thing down here in this corner. Okay. Oh, I just stuck my finger in it. Well, the good thing is there's 2 sides to the paper. So my recommendation is always, always, always stamp first, then assemble. So if you do what I just did, you've got a chance to redo it without having to get another piece of paper. Okay, there we go. One without finger smudges. Close that, move that out of the way. All right, so this is going to be for the inside. So let's go ahead and get this attached. So there's the inside. Next, that designer paper that I showed you that has the die that cuts it out. If you turn it the right way and you match up the leaves, let's see, where are we again? I'm on the wrong one. Here we go. All right. So this ran through the big shot and we end up with this. Okay. So now you can also, instead of cutting it out of the paper, you could stamp this, and then this you could stamp in the cherry cobbler, or Poppy Parade matches with it. It lines up perfectly with this. And then you've got all the different greenery pieces that match it too. But I thought I'm going to take the really simple route, and I also love the fact that it has the gold embellishments in it. So I decided to just use it out of the paper. So now I have a piece of Mossy Meadow, and then a piece of Whisper White. I'm sorry, it's not Whisper White. The back is Whisper White. It's the gold foil. And again, the dimensions will be on my blog. Then this is going to go on here, and then we're going to pop this up with some Stampin' Dimensionals. And so then I want to do it this way. So we've got that popped up. And then I'm going to put it on top of here, but I want it to pop up just a little bit. So instead of putting dimensionals all over the back side here, because it's going to go right here, I just want the dimensionals right along this area. So I'm going to slide it over and put the dimensionals right on here. Where's my third one? Okay, like that. And then we'll get these peeled off. Oops, that one. Okay. And then I just want to have even borders, top and bottom, and to the sides. So we've got like that. Now, let me set this aside and grab my mat back here. I've got a little tiny banner, and this is just a 1/2 inch wide. And I'm going to use one of the sentiments from the stamp set. And this one says, wishing you the gifts of the season, peace and joy. But in this case, I only want the wishing you the gifts of the season. I don't want peace and joy on there. So instead of inking up the whole thing, I'm going to use my cherry cobbler Stampin' Right marker, the regular markers, not the Stampin' Blend, and color it directly on the ink or on the stamp itself. Okay, and when you do that, then you want to huff on it, you want to breathe on it. And I'm going to stamp this right there. Okay, and then I'm going to use the banner triple punch, and I'm going to insert it in here. Now, if I insert it all the way, can you just start to see the ink right here? That's where I started stamping. I want to back it up a little bit. I want to punch it close to where I ended up stamping, but I don't want to cut into it. Okay, so like that. And then I'm going to put a little bit of a bend to this, so you can use a bone folder or your snips, and I just want to give this a little graceful curve. So I just go down and then up on this side. Okay, and I'm going to attach this here. So let me grab a dimensional. One on each side. Come on. Okay, can you see how I've got that bumped up just a little bit, just for a little added dimension to things? And then I'm going to use a piece of the gold ribbon, and I'm just going to turn it, kind of make it into a ribbon loop there. Grab my glue dots, and I want to find one here. Okay, I want to secure that together, so I'm just going to put a glue dot on here. Whoa, jumped right out of my hand. Okay, so there's the glue dot. And I just want to wrap this around like that. So now it is stuck to itself, okay? And I'm going to trim these ends a little bit. Okay, and then this is going to get attached to the card with another glue dot. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to use one of the embellishments here, one of the gold glimmer enamel dots, and I'm going to use the biggest one here, and this is going to go right in the middle of that. And then, so we have the outside all finished. I just want to finish up on the inside. And for this, so we have wishing you the gifts of the season. And then inside, I simply want to say Merry Christmas. So cherry cobbler. And this Merry Christmas sentiment is from the stamp set as well. And that's going to go right there in the middle. Isn't that fun? Super simple, and like I said, you can do this, cut this out with the paper, you can stamp it and color it in, or stamp it and fill it in with these different images. So I really think this Christmas Time is Here bundle is an incredibly beautiful set, and like I said, it is only available for a limited time. So I will have the entire shopping list and the dimensions for cutting everything on my blog. My blog is stampinstudio.com. So you can go there and read all the stuff. You can click on the supply list, and it will take you directly to my online store so that you can get any of those things that you want. And you can also then, if you wouldn't mind, using the hostess code. Okay, that hostess code you enter right as you're putting in your order. So I want to thank you for taking a little time of your day to spend with me in my Stampin' Studio. And like I said, if you'd like to place an order, go ahead to stampinstudio.com. On the right side near the top, there's a Shop Now button. Just click that and it'll take you directly to my online store. Use my current host code. And also, you know, if you're finding that you have a big list of wants and wishes and needs and everything else, I would love for you to join my team, either as a discount stamper or a business builder. Either way, you get a minimum of a 20% discount on all the things you're already purchasing. I mean, goodness sakes, it's the best of both worlds. We have a blast. Again, whether you're a discount shopper or a business builder, and you get a discount. So I would like, if you're watching on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my YouTube channel. I would really appreciate that. And while you're over on my blog, go ahead and click to receive my newsletters for free, because from time to time I do offer special perks to my subscribers. So once again, I want to thank you for coming to my Stampin' Studio, and have a great day. Bye-bye.